Hi guys, Dominic here with IRPINO Real Estate. We're back in August to feature yet another local business in the Buena Park Uptown neighborhood. Now what's unique about this business is they've been around for 30 years this year. They're celebrating their 30th anniversary. They're family owned, they live local, they hire local, and they have over 60 beers on tap and amazing food. I've been coming here for 24 years. Can't wait to introduce you to an amazing spot in our neighborhood. Follow me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hopleaf. So hi guys, Dominic here. We're excited to be here at Hopleaf with Michael Roper, the founder and owner. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
It's our pleasure. So can you tell us a little bit about your business?
So this happens to be our 30th anniversary year. February 15th marked the anniversary of the day that we walked in the door with the keys for the first time and began the transformation of like this kind of funky little old man bar into what you see today.
It's humongous and it's grown quite a bit since the beginning.
It
Happy
has.
anniversary.
Thank you.
So you have a great food selection and you have over 60 beers on draft.
We do. We have 62 beers on tap. We have 10 wines on tap. We have over 100 beers in bottles. If you can't find something that you like to drink here, maybe we're never going to find anything that you like to drink.
So what would be your top recommendation for people their first time here to try?
So, you know, we have always specialized in Belgian beer. So one whole page of our draft menu is Belgian beer, and almost all of our bottled beers are Belgian. So think outside the box and try something you've never tried before from our Belgian menu. And maybe it's a Trappist ale, maybe it's a lambic beer. I don't have one beer that I'm going to say, but our menu describes the beers nicely so that you can decide for yourself what you're in the mood for and then run with it. And I recommend don't order the same beer the next time. You know, keep trying things because we're putting new beers on all the time, taking beers off. Have some fun and explore.
And if there was one food item, what would it be?
It's got to be the mussels. You know, being Belgian focused kind of place, the moule frite that's the thing you got to have here. Because we are the biggest seller of mussels in Illinois, our mussels are the freshest in town, and because we often serve over 1,000 pounds of them a week, we're really good at making them perfectly. And they go really well with beer, they go really well with white wine, they can be a snack, you can make a whole meal out of them. We get them from Prince Edward Island, Canada, almost every single day. And they're rarely more than like 36 hours out of the water. So they're really great.
Thanks for sharing, that's fantastic. So what made you choose this neighborhood and what do you like most about being in this neighborhood?
The fact that we're in Andersonville is really a happy accident. I looked at a lot of neighborhoods to do this in, and so it took me a long time to find something. And here was a place in a kind of a sleepy neighborhood then that was affordable, that I thought had potential to grow. And what a fortuitous thing that I wound up in Andersonville, because the neighborhood exploded in the first few years after we were here, and it's a little village in the city. It's very walkable. It has great public transportation access. Almost all of our businesses that are in this neighborhood are just like mine. So you know, it's like walking up and down the streets in a mythical past where that was the norm. But it's not the norm anymore. We don't have a lot of chains in the neighborhood. I could not be happier with being in this Uptown Andersonville community. I don't actually think that I would have succeeded as we have if I had have been in any other neighborhood.
Wow, makes sense. So Michael, what would be your top recommendations for people to go see or experience in the neighborhood?
The neighborhood has a Swedish history. We have all kinds of food in the neighborhood. So we have like a place like Big Jones that sells Southern cuisine. We have Middle Eastern restaurants. We have Asian restaurants. We have sushi places. We have a Korean restaurant in the neighborhood. We have like an old-timey bar like Simon's. We have the Swedish American Immigration Museum. There's also really great retail shopping in the neighborhood, stuff that you don't find in a shopping mall. I really think that this is a neighborhood that people can come to again and again and always find something new and interesting.
Diversity.
Yep, very.
So Michael, my favorite question, if you had one superpower, what would you choose that power to be?
My superpower would be that I can be in more than one place at the same time, because I would like to be here all the time that we're open. I would like to be here every minute that we're open, because people come in here, they want to see me. You know, in the old days, you went to Joe's bar because Joe was there, and people do expect me to be here, but I also want to have a life. So, you know, I like to travel. I like to go to other people's bars and restaurants. I like a day off sitting home reading a book. So if I could split myself in half so I could do two things at the same time, that would be absolutely the power that I would love to have.
That's a very interesting, cool superpower. Thank you for sharing that. So Michael, you mentioned you're open 7 days a week?
7 days a week. We open at noon every day. We're open for lunch and dinner service and drinking afterwards. Best thing to do for hours is to check the website, hopleaf.com, and social media.
Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it. I've been coming here, like I said, for 24 years. Hi, Greg, if you're watching this. That's my buddy who I'd come here and eat your aioli fries all the time, your mussels. Make it a great day, everybody, because we have more information coming your way. Be safe, be well, and thank you to QHI Media for all of our video shoots. You can follow us on social media, which should be about right here, and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Thank you again. Hopefully we'll see you later tonight or this week for some great food, maybe a beer.
Yes.
And thanks for joining us. Sure. Bye, everybody. Bye. This is only food related. Fries up.
All right.
Let's do a shot. Come on, let's do a shot. Thanks for having us.
Sure.
So good.
We're very proud of these house beers.
I'm proud of them too.